is Devonnie. They fell in love with Robin.
We both swapped genders and are planning to have a baby together.
My mother is about to arrive. This should be exciting.
So with you actually carrying, literally biologically carrying a child, the body is telling me that, you know, my body is female, but you know, here and here, I'm male. Oh my gosh.
I knew I was trans when I was probably around like 13. For a while, I didn't really feel comfortable as being trans because it already felt like there was just a lot of hate towards like gay and bi, and so I'm just like, they got a problem with them. What are they about to say about me? I don't feel like I'm a guy or a woman. I feel like I can be whatever the hell I want to be. Robin and I have been together for approximately 8 months. We met each other first on the dating app.
I think I knew at like a very young age, but I grew up in a very small hillbilly podunk town, so I repressed it for a long time. I went to this summer camp that they had for LGBTQ children. So then once I heard this like trans speaker talking about their transition and how they felt, I was like, you know what, this is kind of how I feel. I'm 25 now, so I've been out for, it'll be almost 10 years that I've been out living my truth. When I first came out, my friends, all of them except for one, cut me off. In school, everybody cut me off. Everyone pretended I didn't exist. So I kind of lost a lot when I came out.
Wow.
Totally opposite experiences.
I mean, my thing is, I'm very selective with the people that I allow into my life anyways. It was a little difficult for them to kind of adjust to the like pronoun change. That was really it. The people who have something to say about my miraculous relationship.
Why did you guys even transition in the first place? Like, that's the man. I'm 5'4" and Bonnie is 6'2", so there's quite a bit of a height difference. A lot of people will be like, what's that little boy gonna do with all that woman? You don't know how to handle her. I'm like, little do you know. I literally don't care. You are not part of my everyday life. At the end of the day, this is who I sleep next to, not you. This is who I wake up next to and spend my days with, not you. So your opinion means very, very little to me.
We eat good, we sleep good, we look good, so
we're good. Most everything falls on like trans women, especially trans women of color. It'll do anything to tear them down.
Whether it's including pedophilia, attaching that to trans women, or masculinizing them. Pretty much the same problems that Black women go through, Black trans women deal with as well. But we have to worry about getting murdered for nothing but existing.
We decided to start trying to have a kid, I would say, like...
It was around the time that Robin actually ended up finding out that he was pregnant.
Well, I was pregnant for about a good month and a half, and then I went to the doctor, found out that I had a miscarriage. I was crying, I was in a lot of pain, I was bleeding a lot. I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome.
It just makes it more difficult
to carry your baby to term, yeah. One of the first things we talked about was that we both wanted to have kids. We didn't want to have to adopt. We didn't want to have to pay for surrogates, and we wanted kids that were like ours. They were literally our DNA. And I think that's one of the things that interested us in each other, is that we both kind of wanted the same things. We've already both stopped taking our hormones.
Yeah, we've already been in the process of that, which is why I'm starting to be all deteriorating and stuff. I was actually fairly far in my transition, and I felt like I started feeling like myself and feeling really comfortable, so having to stop wasn't really the greatest. Making those sacrifices was like being an addict going through withdrawal. If you want to have children being trans, it's definitely something that can take away your ability to have children. And they do let you know that, but I think, you know, they should definitely make it very, very like, honey, you better not want kids, because you
might
after
not.
2 years, you probably ain't gonna have them. So, you know, because it's like the longer you're on them, the lower your count becomes, you know.
You could regret it.
We are currently preparing food because my mother is